Alright, so we have our unit here hooked up to our 60-inch Sony SXRD, and we have our remote over here. So far all I've done is plugged it in via HDMI to the back of my TV and plugged it into power, and that is it. So, and again I haven't read the manual, but why would you? There's a little power button. I'm assuming this is for the unit. And so when I push it, it does nothing. Lovely. Let's just try doing a normal boot up and see what happens. Well, now we know why that wasn't working. I guess the very first time you can't turn it on with the remote. So here's a little thing. You can either have a quick start, which is faster, but I guess the unit, uses more power, or you can use a longer time, but the unit, eats up less power. And I will go ahead and reduce the startup time. Sorry, environmental people, I swear I'm green. So I guess it's trying to determine the size of my TV. This is kind of interesting, I guess. I'm assuming this has to do more with, the parameters of lots of different TVs, lots of different random size and configurations. This probably has nothing to do with the TV portion of it, but more so related to the widgets and all that stuff that you get. They're trying to see where the border of that is. Okay, so now what we've done so far is we've set up our firmware, and now we're going to connect to my wireless again, hoping for an easy connection. Okay, so now it is hopefully connecting to my wireless. We've connected to the matrix. That will never get old. Definitely a system update right now. We're going to install it. Again, in the meantime, I really can't, stress how nice this keyboard feels in the hand. Again, here is the device. Very easy to maneuver with. One thing that I really do like about it is, again, here is your almost optical-like mouse. You can just move around here, or here, like the D-pad, you can just, actually scroll through the menu. So click down and it, jumps between. But again, this just acts like a little regular mouse. Push this little button right here, you jump to the home screen. This is your back button right here. I'm assuming this is your picture button right over here. And again, your full QWERTY keyboard right over here, So you have your search button, and you have your shift, and your tab to jump around. You have audio settings. You can turn off your TV and other devices. And again, this is really meant to replicate, to some degree, a universal remote, but for people like me who have 10 different devices here. I got my TiVo HD, and I got my Denon receiver, and I have another DVD player down there, and I have my PS3, and I have another Time Warner box down there, and all that stuff. Really, this is my savior right here, my little universal remote right here. Okay, so we're again gonna set this up. It is checking for system updates. That is step 3, and there is none to be had. It interestingly wants my Google account. Well, hey-o. Should I use my personal one or my work one? We'll do this. Still trying to figure out where everything is, but I guess I gotta treat it like... Oh. Eric. Okay. This is actually really nice because my regular password is pretty complicated, so it's nice to have an actual keyboard. Welcome! Hey, everybody. This is one of those steps of, do you want to send data to Google or not? Whatever, sure. My zip code, I'm assuming this is for channel listings and whatnot. 91387. Checking location, automatically finds me. So what I've done is my TiVo goes HDMI out into my Denon receiver. Everything gets down to my receiver. and it goes to my TV. But in this case, just to make life a little bit easier, I've just directly plugged in my TiVo via HDMI to the HDMI in on the Sony Internet TV Blu-ray player, and I'm running one HDMI out to the TV, so hopefully this will work. Yep, last thing I was watching was indeed the Discovery Channel.
Milena Telak came from Croatia for the Opals. She too fell in love with the landscape and with its subterranean charms.
Now I'm selecting my TV provider, which would be Time Warner. Now it's asking me if I can change the channel.
I'm just picking and looking where the price is going.
An ounce of opal yields from $100 to
No, I'm not.
$50,000.
See?
But it could be double that once it's cut and polished.
There we go.
You feel good when you...
So I am able to change my channel now.
All right, come on, Ellie, come on, go. My eating, I can't just blow him off.
Now it's asking me to push the guide button.
He's very famous. He's
And lo and behold, there is my TiVo.
I never heard of it.
Big meeting with him. All right, don't worry. Look, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, would you just call?
That actually worked a lot better than I thought it would work. Did your voice turn to channel 31?
More than a handful of times.
Sure, I have no idea what channel 31 is since I have like 400, 500 channels, but that
competition
is a
quarterfinal
channel.
affair. Par 5,
Fox Sports.
506 yards for the
Yeah.
men, 409 for the women. Big hitters, and don't be a bit surprised if they try it, can get here in 2. But there is, of course, that big danger lurking just in front of the green that'll catch the unwary, that is, the unwary, those who hit it badly.
So we're almost done with our setup. Select your TV manufacturer. Interesting. I do have a Sony. Hey, that's convenient. Even though I don't use audio from my TV, and I use it for my surround sound, but whatever. Here again, it's telling you if you use a receiver or not. Again, I'm not really looking to hook it up with my receiver, so for the sake of simplicity, we'll go with TV speakers. You can register your device. I will register later. And one more restarts in this.